Jacinda and I'm a visual artist. When I was really young I started drawing and I just loved it from the beginning. I was colouring in. My colouring in was pretty shocking, but everything else was really fun. My work started to be created through drawing, so I'd have like sketchbooks and a pencil and stuff, and I was like, well, every single detail had to be like spot on, and if it wasn't then it was the worst thing ever. But as I got older and people started correcting me and stuff, it kind of evolved, and then all of a sudden it didn't matter if it looked right, it was just about how I felt about it. So it got pretty emotional and I was like, holy wow, this so was not expected to happen. So it's like, with drawing, it's like I map it out and then I do details and then kind of go a bit crazy and I don't know what I'm drawing anymore. But with painting, it's, I don't know, it's like sometimes I draw it first, sometimes I just paint it, but usually I know what I'm going to do before I start it, and it's whether or not it works out, that it actually ends up the way I planned, or if it just turns out something else and I'm like, well, that's kind of better. With my work, I do have a particular style. Usually it's quite realistic, but at the moment I'm incorporating a lot of colours and heaps of glazing and like some really thick bits of paint and some texture, and then it's just like no texture, and sometimes it's just some bits of canvas that have just got like the thinnest wash over them, so it's kind of unusual. It's cool, but my target audience, sadly myself. Usually I make it for me, it makes me feel good, like a lot of my emotions come out in it. Like at the time I don't realise it, I'm just like, I just want to draw, I don't even care what I draw. So I could draw like this stupid little love heart or a stupid little collection of flowers or whatever, and it's nothing, and then later on after I've done that I've done something else and that was nothing either, and then I look back at it like 2 months, 2 years later and I'm like, oh well, I had something going on then. Probably the whole thing, I enjoy making the work, I enjoy appreciating mostly other people's work, but mine as well to an extent. Usually straight away I either hate it or it's like, oh that's alright, and later it's like, oh wow, that was actually really good and it kind of turned out how I wanted. For my art, my ultimate goals would probably be, I don't know, making heaps and having somewhere where I can put them all. I have like, I have them in my room, I have them in my mum's room, I have them in the wardrobe, I have them behind the TV cabinet, I have them everywhere, and it's like hiding them because I don't want to look at them, and it's also hiding them so everything looks clean. So when people come over, if they come into my like studio, my makeshift 1 in the morning studio, it's like, geez, maybe we shouldn't give her so much coffee, but I'm Jacinda and I'm a